morning to you all. Morning. Good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you're from. I greet you all today. Crypto to the world. So I saw a YouTuber do a video talking about I think his name is Jack Sharp or something. So he did a video talking about Pulse launch. That when Pulse launch, Pulse is gonna be launching with 20x or between 10 and 20x, but he emphasized on 20x. Not when Pulsechain launch, people are gonna start buying into it. It's gonna go to 20x. That's not what he said. He said Pulsechain is gonna launch straight up, right off the bat, 20x. To be fair, on his part, he said he's only he said he's only speculating, and he said from him coming from a tech background and him being very smart and intelligent, that's what he believes is gonna happen. And I'm here to debunk that. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, because in order to analyze how the launch is gonna go, we have to go back to X. We have to look back to X and what happened with X and how was X launched. So we have a sacrifice phase for Pulsechain and PulseX, right? But for X, they had a similar thing. You know, it was called adoption amplifier. So people sent Ethereum to a contract. You know, no expectation of work from other people or whatever he says with that. But people send Ethereum to that adoption amplifier, and you get X back in return. So this is almost the same thing here with Pulsechain and PulseX. So it took over a year for X to launch before it launched in 2019, December 2019, right? And X launched with 301. But if you check the coin market cap, it says 3027. But the day it launched wasn't the day where we got listed on coin market cap. So you know what that means. So now when it comes to PLS and PLSX, Pulsechain and PulseX, I don't know where this guy is getting it from. I know Richard likes giving free money, but come on now. Where's that 20x money coming from? So we sacrifice. People sacrifice for Pulsechain around June last year. So I think July last year. So this July coming is gonna make it 1 year that people sacrifice. He hasn't launched yet. People sacrifice for PLSS, PulseX, December last year. And PLSX is an exchange, so it seems like it's much easier with an exchange to get the code and everything done. It's much easier than a blockchain. Blockchain is a little bit more complicated. So where am I getting at? When you sacrifice for Pulsechain and PulseX, the sacrifice phase started with 301, right? 301. When you sacrifice the first 10 days before the ladder start climbing and 5% start being added to it. 301. So for example, if you were to sacrifice $10,000, just for example, right? At 301, you're going to get 100 million pulse, right? 100 million pulse. So depending on where you stand in the sacrifice phase, you're going to get a multiplier. You are going to get a multiplier. So if you were to sacrifice $10,000 at the first 10 days, which you're going to get $1 will give you 301. $1 will give you 10,000x. So $1 in 10,000x means you are buying it at each one at the price of 301. You sacrifice $10,000, you get 100 million pulse, right? For sacrificing. Then plus the multiplier. The multiplier could be 15 million extra, between 15 million and 20 million extra. That's extra coin, extra pulse being given to you, extra pulse given to you. So the more money you sacrifice, the more the multiplier is for you, the more extra coins you get, depending on the number you are within the sacrifice list. So after giving you that free money, that free extra on top of your sacrifice for sacrificing, then you want X to come, you want Pulsechain and Pulse to launch with 20x right off the back. 20x right off the back. Are you serious? Where is that happening? If that happened, wow, I'll be the lucky guy. I'll be happy. But that's not happening. So look at it this way. He also said in his video that X will never go down beyond the sacrifice phase. Anything can happen, bro. The reason why I'm saying anything can happen was, if you look at CoinMarketCap tracking, X was launched on was listed on CoinMarketCap. When it was listed, it was 3027. And the day he launched, the next day, it went below the sacrifice phase. And it stood there for 2 months. I'm not saying Pulse and Pulsechain is going to do that. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm just giving you a scenario. We have to look at the past to, better strategize on what we're going to do in the present. Don't let people fool you and let them be telling you it's going to be 20x, 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 and your whole entire strategy is based on that, because this guy is a tech. He has a board behind his videos showing numbers and all of that. He's a mathematician, so you guys just gonna believe him. It doesn't work that way. And why did X went down for 2 months? Because probably people got multipliers, free money. So the X didn't launch with 20x, 10x, or 5x. It launched with the regular price, and people still dumped because they got free multiplier. So imagine if Pulsechain and Pulse launch with 20x, and I invested $10,000, and at 301 I got 100 million coin Pulse. Then with the multiplier, they gave me, let's say, 20 million extra on top of it. That 20 million, if X launch at 20x, I'm going to dump that 20 million and hold on to my 100 million. I'm going to, that free one on top, I'm going to dump it, and whatever it gives me, But that's not what's going to happen. That's not going to happen. So he's not going to launch with 20x. I don't know where people are getting that from. I don't know. This guy is very smart. I don't know where he's getting that from. Stop. Because he's smart, people are going to listen to him. And, he's going to launch 20x. He's going to launch. They're going to start strategy. No. Have plans. Have different plans. He's going to launch. He's going to go up. It probably will go down. So if you have a bag, 100% of your bag, don't just dump your 100% into it, because it could go down. and you could buy it on a better price when it goes down, you know. So calculate your ratio. What do I have? I have Pulsex more. I don't have Pulse. So what am I to do? Okay, I'll put certain percentage into Pulse the day of the launch, and if by any means it goes down, I will add this to it. You have to strategize. So don't just go with one analysis that some guy who put the board behind his back with numbers to make you believe is just the most smartest person in the world, spilling out all this stuff, and you guys are just going to follow him. No, don't do that. Be wise, be intelligent, be brave, be smart. You don't need to know much about what he knows for you to understand that you have to analyze things and be on the safer part, you know. But anyway, I just said let me share this. I just got home, you know, in my kitchen, relaxing. So talk to you on the next one.